Oh, yes. Late, but we are here. We are here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Geek Culture Congress. I'm one of your hosts, as always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by my good friend, Mr. Tarek Lewis. Fresh off some auditions. I like it, man.
Fresh off some auditions, yeah.
Yeah.
The grind, the daily grind.
That's right. That's right. That is right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what we do here. We talk everything nerd and geek and all that good stuff. That's what we do here, okay? Just want to fix my social medias here. What's going on here? Man, the Penguin. Say it again. Say it again, Terry. I thought you said something. The Penguin, ladies and gentlemen, the Penguin is the talk of the town. The talk of the town. Talk of everybody's talking about. Everybody's anticipating. What happened? Did you lose me, Tarek? You lost me. Did you lose me?
You are freezing on my side.
Back. I'm freezing? Yeah. I don't know why. I'm pretty good here.
Yeah, my side seems like you're freezing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just Restream being a jerk. You look good. I hear you. I hear your background. Everything. You hear me, or am I freezing my audio?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's just
the audio's delayed and stuff. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So don't look at me. You know.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I'm not that good looking anyway, Terry. Okay? Oh man. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're talking about today is the Penguin. A lot of the Penguin. I haven't even watched the latest episode of the Penguin, Terry. Can you believe that?
How could you possibly? What are we going to do?
I haven't even. You're just gonna have to spoil it for me and just tell me what happened because. I was watching. This is one of them shows I watch with my wife, Tarek. This is the pitfalls of being in a relationship. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So, wife was mad at me. We didn't watch it. All right. Sunday. The show came out Sunday. I don't quite have access to the show like I used to. To Mac stuff like I used to. So I had to wait till Monday. Monday we didn't watch it because we were fighting. Tuesday came so fast. Now we're here. Now we're here and talking about it and doing the show. So pitfalls of doing this kind of show and not being able to watch the show. So just tell everybody how great and wonderful the episode was.
It was a absolutely stupendous, damn near legendary end of a season. If it's the end of a show, it's also one of the best endings of a show. I'll be curious to see if they continue. If they continue the show.
Yeah.
But if they don't, it's one of the best endings. Full, well-rounded character development. It was there's a character on the Penguin that people aren't liking. The doctor, Sofia Coppola. Not Sofia Coppola.
Oh well, he's very creepy. I mean, it's Gotham, guys. I mean, come on.
Yeah, weird doctor guy. Yeah. So a lot of people aren't liking him. He's not heavy in this one. So for people who weren't fans of his, he's not heavy, which is good. Good for you if you weren't. 10 out of 10 for a season ender, I would say. The Penguin becomes the Penguin. He becomes a full-on Batman villain with classic Penguin costume.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it ends off in a classic Penguin costume as a tribute to his mother. And they did a great job of setting that up, where she's constantly envisioning this fancy night at a 1920 style club.
Right.
They honor that heavily. So gotta give them respect for that. But the big thing anyone who watched it is talking about the death of Vic, Penguin's right-hand man.
Wow, really? So he doesn't turn into anything? That's crazy.
You want me to spoil it, Speedy?
Absolutely, yeah, it's fine. You go spoil it for
He
me. It's fine. Though. I'm at where I'm at, Tarek. I'm at
he
where
he,
I'm
kill,
at.
he kills Vic, the
Oh,
Penguin of
dang.
all people. Oz kills Vic at the end of the season.
Wow. That's crazy, fam.
Chokes him out on the park bench.
Wow.
I don't know if anyone's ever seen what is it called, The Usual Suspects,
Yeah.
but it's very much like that, very Kaiser Soce-ish. He didn't want to have Penguin didn't want to have any weaknesses,
Right.
so he comes to a moment where he's like, "You're like my family," and Vic's like, "Yeah, you're like my family too," and just chokes him out and goes home and puts on the damn penguin costume like some kind of sociopath. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant television, brilliant television. But man, I don't know. I didn't see it coming. I was expecting, I don't know, that maybe they turn on each other and become rivals, and
Right.
maybe the penguin ends up being, maybe Vic ends up being Scarecrow or something crazy like that.
Right.
But nope, he's gone. Um, yeah, one of the best shows on television right now.
Interesting. I think that's
So
an interesting premise. I really thought Vic was gonna be, they're introducing another villain or something. I like that. I liked it. I like it. I like that.
Yeah. So are you gonna watch it tonight? Or are you
I
guys
am.
still fighting?
I'm still gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm still gonna
Okay.
watch it. I'm still gonna digest it and enjoy it. And looking forward to a Batman Part 2, man. Yeah. So that's what this is
Oh
all
yeah.
leading up to, right?
Great lead into Batman. They gave us what we wanted.
Right.
At the very end, you see the penguin like he's like the new king, the new king of crime.
Right.
Batman symbol. He's I think Penguin's last lines are, "Nothing can stand in our way right now."
Mm-hmm.
Batman symbol flies up in the air at the very end. It's like, oh,
there you go.
Ain't gonna go how you think. So kudos, man. Kudos to the writing staff, the whole everyone.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell did announce, he said he would come back for the right script. So Lord willing,
I'm sure he's going to be part of Batman Part 2. Definitely. I mean, there's just no denying.
Yeah. It could be set up where they probably wouldn't make him the main villain, I wouldn't think.
Right.
Just because he has a television show, but they probably do what they did in the first Batman, and he pops up. So I think, highly impressed. Now I don't know what to do with myself on Sundays.
I don't know. Is there anything coming out now? We got a big lull, right?
Yeah, it's a big wait and see until 2025. It feels like.
Crazy.
So, yeah, nothing to watch. No Agatha.
No Agatha.
That closed out. No Vox Machina. No Invincible until February. No Boys. No Gen V. I don't know when Gen V comes out.
Well, we got a bunch of trailers. We got there was a big Marvel celebration in Brazil, and we got almost 5-minute trailer of Thunderbolts, or teaser trailer, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm kind of really excited about that. I don't even want to put it up. We don't need to break it down. You guys can watch it on your own. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it already. We got a more extensive trailer for Captain America that made me a little bit more hype about the movie now. Yeah. I have to say,
I'm in now.
Yeah, you're in now, right?
Now I'm in. I'm like I said, I was already an Anthony Mackie fan, already a Harrison Ford fan. I liked Captain America and Falcon. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I liked that show. It was a decent show. It was solid. But the trailer's got me. I'm sold. Sold.
Oh, I'm excited. For both of those now. A little bit more excited for Captain America now than I was. I always had my concerns about Captain America as being such a. It just seems like in post production they really said we need to do some badass stuff in this movie. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like the stuff they're showing in the trailers, at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Seems very badass.
Yeah. Especially all the things that he's doing, like I think there's one Red Hulk. It's in the trailer, and you guys will see it, so it's not really a spoiler. But Red Hulk throws a car at at Captain America, and you assume that like, oh well, that's not good, right? Because Captain America is not even the
He's no
the
powers.
power level of Hulk
Yeah.
of a Hulk, right? But he literally just slices it in half with his Falcon wings. I guess they're like some vibranium wings or something. You know,
Yeah.
like I mean, it was just like really impressive. Like wow, like the post production work to make that happen was just like whoa. Like this is the stuff that's gonna be happening in this movie. Okay, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
kind of like a coming out. Like Marvel was like, okay, you doubted us. Like here, this is what we're doing in this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It felt like we heard your complaints
Yeah.
about the previous phase, and we're seeking. It's like people's FEMA applications. It's like let me. Like, we heard your complaints about the situation,
Yeah,
and we're taking it into consideration. That's
right.
what this clip felt like.
Pretty much. And I'm really excited for Thunderbolts, and I feel like I've seen a lot of what has already been. They showed a lot of what was already in trailers and teasers in the 5 minutes preview. We got to learn who bought Avengers Tower, in
Yeah. Yeah.
this trailer, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like I kind of feel like both of these two movies are kind of playing on the Falcon and Winter Soldier continuation in their own way. You know what I mean? Because Thunderbolts has John Walker in it too, and they're both dealing with this stuff. It's kind of like also kind of like a Black Widow sequel too, maybe, in
Mhm.
its own way too.
856.
Hold on. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
None of
But yeah,
Um,
I don't know. I'm hyped for both of them, man. I'm see them day one. Let's go, bring them on.
there's a person in the
Mhm.
there's a person in the uh the Captain America trailer,
Yeah.
a woman
Uh-huh.
like flipping around, and it
Yeah.
kind of looks like she's in the shadows. It kind of looks like it could be Natasha, and I was trying to figure out who that is, but I don't remember if any of those super soldiers.
I think it's a
From the
Black
show.
Widow. I think it's a Black Widow from the
It's
program.
a random.
Yeah, a
Okay.
random one. That's just
All right.
helping him out. I don't know. I think, but I could be wrong, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, excited for that. I don't know if they showed a little bit more that I'm just forgetting about. They talked a little bit about some Star Wars stuff, and it seemed the Brazil people are not feeling Star Wars at all. Like the
Not
Star
feeling
Wars stuff
Star
came
Wars?
out, they were just like all quiet, and then when the Marvel, they were like, and all the Portuguese, and here is Kevin Feige, like the whole place just like if we just like said like Mark Anthony and Santa Claus were coming on stage together,
Yeah. What did Star Wars announce?
The Mandalorian and Grogu, they really didn't show anything. They just said like this stuff is coming, So
Yeah.
I think they got what they got.
And didn't they announce like an Andor season 2?
Yeah, yeah. There's an Andor season 2. I think there's a trailer too, or at least a teaser
Yeah.
trailer out now. I did see it. It looks pretty cool. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this whole era right here. Like I don't know if we really need it, but it's cool TV.
The whole era of Star
Yeah,
Wars.
the whole era of this Andor era. Like we already know what happens. We've seen.
Yeah.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. But
I'm
with it. It's interesting.
It's a bit of a problem.
You think so? There's a potential for breaking canon when you go backwards like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to be really careful. You got to have those freaking Star Wars nerds checking you all the time. You know what I mean?
You should kind of leave this alone. This era. Rogue
Yeah, I
One
wish
was
they would.
really good.
Yeah.
Andor was great.
Right.
I liked Obi-Wan.
Mhm.
I liked Ahsoka. I guess that was after everything, but I liked Ahsoka. But at some point, man, like we do need to. I know people didn't like the postals or whatever you call something. The the sequels to the sequels. The sequels to the prequels.
Yes, the sequels. The sequels.
Yeah, the sequels. Yeah. People didn't like the sequels to.
Yeah.
But I think we do need to move forward in this Star Wars world. Like we're kind of maintaining too much in the same place.
I agree. But then Star Wars drops this kind of stuff. And they say we're gonna double down with a new trilogy for Rey, based around Rey. You know, and it makes me say, okay, where does this come from? You know what I mean? Like why? Like it wasn't very well received. You know what I mean? And I get it. Like she's the, you know, for like it or not, she's the future Skywalker, right?
The face, yeah.
The face of the
But a
family.
trilogy?
Yeah. So Simon Kingberg has signed on to develop and write and produce a new Star Wars trilogy for Lucasfilm and Disney. And of course, then the debate has commenced. You know what I mean? Like it's been. But this was originally a Rey movie. Remember, I don't know if you heard about that announcement back then. This was originally a Rey movie, and now it's turned into this trilogy thing. You know what I mean? It's just I find it wild. You know,
I could see a Rey film in introducing some new characters, but that is probably going to seem just like what they did in Force Awakens and what they did in Star Wars. Like maybe people are tired of new characters, but you still have to introduce new characters. Like I don't know. I could see a Rey movie, a solid ending, I guess, or some further development, but a trilogy? That's tough.
Yeah, they're working on it at least. You know, it's in a writing phase. You know, what's they call that? Pre-production.
Pre-production, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a money grab. Maybe it'll be like by that time there might be a whole nother generation of kids that don't know about Star Wars.
Oh my god, I want to see more of those characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Star Wars is like the LeBron James of film franchises. Like, not everybody thinks it's great, but it's definitely got staying power.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with all that. I mean, and if you listen to all the Star Wars channels, they have their own various takes, on everything.
The sweaties.
I just don't know. Yeah, the sweaties are railing, man. Like if Trump declared himself a dictator already. Yeah, man. It's like they're just against this Rey movie. That they were on the fence about the Rey movie originally, and now that it's a trilogy, and Simon Kingberg, who has so-so. I mean, I guess he produced the Logan movie.
Yes.
Yeah, Simon, but he didn't direct it. It was the other gentleman.
Yeah.
The other gentleman that was attached to a Star Wars movie as well is the one who directed Logan.
Well, Simon Kinberg wrote.
Yeah. He wrote Logan.
Yeah. So director was James Mangold.
James Mangold was also attached to Star Wars too. So
yeah.
I guess another. Remember, we thought it was going to be like another Jedi or the Dawn of the Jedi kind of thing.
Yeah.
How the Jedi came to be or something like that was one of those movies he was working on. So it seems interesting. Like this circle of creatives are around this stuff. He was also involved with. Did he write New Mutants too? That 2020 movie.
Did James Mangold write that?
Yeah, no, James Mangold. Simon Kinberg.
Simon Kinberg, the director was Josh Boone, and the writer of New Mutants, I think Kinberg is just producing this one.
Well, he's definitely produced a lot of the X-Men stuff.
Yeah.
And some of the so-so X-Men stuff. I mean, it's not, it's not, they're not bangers. They're not all bangers. He did produce Deadpool, and Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And I think he was also executive producing Deadpool 3, if I'm looking at this stuff right. But he did produce the Fantastic Four movie that was really horrible, the 2015 one. So
you can't.
There you go. You know what I mean?
You can't always be blamed for producing.
No, that's true. That's true. Producing is kind of like you're cutting the check, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're getting your dailies and saying, "What are y'all doing?" Firing people, bringing in another director.
Yeah.
He did. He produced X-Men: Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, there you go. That was a so-so received movie too.
Yeah. Yeah, but he also did The Martian, which was not a comic book movie, but
right. Very well received. Yeah.
Yeah, very well received.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let us know in the chat if you're watching this, if you were listening to us on the podcast or whatever. Chime in or shoot us a message on our socials and let us know what you think about this Rey trilogy. It's a Hollywood Reporter, so it seems like it's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think. Well, we haven't seen Daisy Ridley in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's been doing a lot of Star Wars stuff. Like she's been showing up in little shows and things like that, and saying this is coming. Rey, something Rey is coming back. You know,
Yeah. So
they're definitely working on it.
well, the big news out of that Disney thing,
Yeah.
maybe not, was What If, right? What If
Oh yeah, and the trailer's out for the What If, then What If season 3.
What If, yeah.
I like What If. You know, I think What If is interesting. You know, some episodes hit and miss. You know what I mean. There hasn't been a really bad one. Like I'm like, oh, why the heck did I just watch this? You know what I mean? You know, and none of the
They
What Ifs, at least for
they
me.
feel quick. Pause.
Yeah.
They feel like 15-minute episodes, even though I know they're longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time,
Right.
even if I come out of the episode and I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't crazy about that. It doesn't
Right.
feel like I wasted my time. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, good stuff.
And I will say the trailer they just dropped.
Mhm.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on in that trailer. It didn't make me want to go back.
I think there was a storm with Minogue with
Yeah,
with
well,
Thor's
Mjolnir,
hammer.
yeah, like
Yeah, I think
Storm
that was
holding
cool.
Thor's hammer, and
Yeah.
she's the new
That
guy.
was kind of lit.
I don't. That's one of the. They keep dropping these X-Men characters in slowly, piece by piece,
Yeah.
to see what's popping. So, you know,
Very
clearly they have a plan. Hopefully they have a plan. I want to say clearly, because that has not always been the case.
Very interesting. Sorry, I'm looking at all kinds of crazy stuff happening outside my house. Look at my camera there.
You're looking at
Yeah, looking at my security camera.
yeah, I'm being robbed.
Probably.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is a quick show, Tarek. I think we hit everything we wanted to talk about really fast. The thing I'm forgetting.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
that.
kind of slow time in nerddom right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a till the rumors and stuff start dropping. Until Craven comes out.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, the rumors, the Spider-Man stuff, we talked about this on the show before. You know, those rumors are still out there. There's some Secret War stuff and all kinds of crazy things in the works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. So you just gotta wait.
They're assuming right now. One of the rumors is that one of those untitled Marvel projects is possibly a Doctor Strange 3.
Yeah,
That might be setting up Doomsday. Which makes sense to me. You know, I just don't know what that story would look like, but I'm sure it's gonna be like a multiverse of madness part 2. Maybe that would be the name of it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know what else they could call it. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be weird to go from Doctor Strange multiverse madness. No, I don't think they'd call it something else. I'm sure, but yeah, I'm not excited about that project at all.
Well, I mean, we're at 0 with it, and we're just guessing right now. But you know, I'm sure it's going to be necessary to set up what's going on. You know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be cool that he has the third eye.
Yeah, I think that's going to be cool. But yeah, I think that's it for today's show, man.
It works.
Yeah, works for me, works for you, works for everybody. Oh yes. By all means, if we're forgetting something, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and if you're watching this on the live and you want to chime in, by all means, shoot us a comment right now before we sign off. Of course, Tarek, let everyone know how they can follow you when we're not here live on the show.
My name is Tarek on Instagram, and also that is the name of the YouTube page for now.
That's right. And of course, you can follow me if you want to follow my DJ life at DJ Speedy JR. And of course, you want to follow the show. We are always live on the Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel page. That's where we go live every Tuesday now. We changed it to Tuesdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So where we do the Geek Culture Congress podcast live. And of course, I've been trying to throw a little bit more content that I don't talk about here on the show on the channel too as well. So all means give us a subscribe over there, Speedy's Multiverse. And you just want to consume the podcast and you like the audio stuff, your audio file, and you like to get those audio podcasts in your Spotify or wherever you listen to them. By all means, look for the Geek Culture Congress podcast, 3 words, and you should find us really simple wherever you listen to your podcast. Okay. Thank you so much, Tarek, for hanging out with me for a little while.
All right. No doubt.
Giving me the skibby on go watch the Penguin.
Make up with your wife and go watch Penguin. Don't do this.
That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do right now. All right, guys, have a good one. Be safe. We'll see you next week. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we'll figure out something.
We'll find something.
Yeah, we'll find something to do. All right, guys, have a good one. Peace.